What this means to me is I wear my normal clothes in the ring, out the ring, in the shower, out the shower. I wear it every single day. It is me because I'm Puggy, the real boy, and I keeps it real.
On our next episode of In Gear, and I forgot the name. The name escapes me, but we have someone special here on this episode. We have Pugginhead as a guest today. How are you?
Hi, everybody. I'm doing really good. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing good. When I first saw you, I was at Slam Portal. I have to put you on as a guest, and I gotta give you your flowers fighting against Space Tiger Jr. for this match. I want to give you your flowers because you won the match too, which is even better. So that I'm glad. I am honored to have you on as a guest on the podcast today.
You know what? It's about time I get some flowers. Every time, just yesterday I was walking by a flower shop and I thought, I've never gotten my flowers, and here they are.
That's great.
They smell delicious. They smell great. Thank you so much.
There you go. So, and I'm curious because being a wrestler and growing up, who has been your go-to wrestlers watching as a fan?
Oh my goodness, I am a fan. I study the greats, the all-time greats. Okay, Santino Marella.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a deep cut. Okay.
Yeah. The Hurricane, Bastion Booger. Mm-hmm. Who else? The Yoshihiko from Japan. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, you're pulling the deeper cuts. I respect that.
Yeah. I definitely studied the greats. I didn't really like Tito Santana too much until he became the Matador, and then I thought he was close.
That's great. And I'm curious how did you train to become a wrestler? And you have high flying maneuvers. Like, who were your mentors when you started to wrestle?
Okay, so your question was, how did I get into wrestling? That's a very
how
good
did
story.
How did you start? Did you have any training? Because you had a lot of in-ring maneuvers when you wrestled. Like, who were your trainers, or did you learn things by yourself?
Okay, you want me to talk straight? You want me to shoot? You want me to shoot, cowboy?
Oh,
straight from the hip.
Let's blur the lines. Let's see how this works.
All right. Let's shoot, pal. I don't know what I'm doing in there. When we grew up, you ever see the commercials where they say, "Don't try it at home"? Guess what?
So you did try it home.
I tried it at home.
And I'm curious, especially with how you do in the ring. And did you have any bumps along the way when you started to actually doing a lot of the "don't try this at home" moments, and you picked things up along the way?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, a couple matches in, I got my neck broken. Did you know that?
What? Okay,
yeah.
Explain it.
I was out for 6 months. So my debut was because my uncle, Chubby Uncle Juan, used to have a kids show. And he went into a PWR ring to advertise the new Blu-ray collection of Chubby Uncle Juan's Casita. Okay. And there was this guy named Dad Bod. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Wow.
And he showed up and he was angry that they let my uncle have this precious ring time to promote his movies. And he threatened my uncle, and I stepped up. And I said, if you want to fight, you can fight me, pal. And you know what? All those years of trying it at home, which I totally recommend for everybody listening, totally paid off. I got the win, the 1, 2, 3. I sent him packing. And then 2 shows later, he jumped me from behind and broke my neck with a pile driver.
Oh, that's not a safe maneuver. Wait, so you got injured from that pile driver at that point?
I got carried out. My C4 and C3. They what they did, they removed my C4 and my C3, and they found a donor from an old Kermit the Frog, and they put it in there, and now I got a C7, C8, a D6, a 6-9, a D20. I'm all up. I'm all ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like a giraffe up in here.
How was the rehab? How did you recover from that time?
Oh, it was good. I went to the Betty Ford Clinic. I met Nicolas Cage, and we had a fun time. It was great. Corey Feldman was there too. Mr. T, E.T., He-Man, they were all there. It was great.
Wow. And did you have the yearning to get back in the ring as you started to rehab? Did you wanted to go back into the ring and wrestle again? Did that ever happen to you while you were recovering?
I yearned, pal. I yearned like I've never yearned before. I yearned so hard, my bladder almost exploded.
Wow. So you were raring to go. You were raring to go. And when was that match when you started having your rehab? Like what was that match after recovery?
After recovery, I ran in the ring and I jumped Deadbot and I challenged him to a Sesame Street fight.
What? Explain that to us.
A Sesame Street fight. It's some stuff I learned on the streets. When I did my time up in New York with a couple of furry friends of mine, and they're rough and tumble when the cameras are off. Those little furry guys, they don't mess around. So
wow.
you learn or you die.
Oh, that's pretty much in the street fight, but you must have had some battle damage in that match then.
Oh yeah, my arm almost got ripped out of its socket. It was terrible. Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. But you came out on top.
Oh yeah. I showed up dressed like Daredevil. It was awesome, and I kicked his butt.
Oh, I gotta see the pictures. I gotta see the pictures.
Oh pal, it's on YouTube. Go look it up. It's amazing.
Is it?
I think it's Dark War 2. Party World Wrestling Dark War 2. I put him through a table. I jumped off a balcony. It was amazing.
Okay, now that I gotta see this. I gotta see this. And part of your moveset is very much a high flyer.
Yeah.
And would it be a good inspiration from Hurricane Helms, or who did you look up to? And I did see that nice little moonsault you did on Space Tiger. Like, who were your wrestlers that you learned a lot of high flying maneuvers from?
Oh my goodness. What kind of high flyer did I learn from? Well, obviously there is the GOAT, the gloat, Rey Mysterio, of course.
Okay.
Super crazy.
Okay, wow, you're pulling a lot of good stuff here.
Let me tell you, pal, I don't do drugs because I am a child. But I am still chasing the high that I felt the first time I saw Yoshihiro Tajiri versus Super Crazy in ECW. It blew my mind what those guys were doing.
Wow. And another thing that I kind of realized, and you spend a lot of times sending positivity, and a lot of your posts that are not either on a street fight or a wrestling ring, you tend to really share a lot of positive news to everyone on the internet. And I'm curious where did that come from?
Oh, well, I learned that from my grandma. She said, if you don't have something nice to say, shut up. That's what she said. If you got something nice to say, make sure it's true. I'm a no BS guy, pal.
That's a message everyone really wants to hear. And I do want to bring up that match with Space Tiger Jr. over at Slam Portal, and tell us what was going through your mind going through the match. And I know that you and I just want to confirm too that you guys are best friends with Space Tiger Jr. and yourself.
Well, I wouldn't say best friends. I feel like To be honest, I feel like everybody's my best friend. You know?
Okay.
I'm a nice guy. People like me. Yeah.
And I'm curious what was going on through your mind as you got through the match. And shout out to Chubby Uncle Juan for being there on ringside, because that's probably a big inspiration for you. So tell us about that match and how you're going through what's going through your mind when that match happened.
Well, the goal of the match really was to end the cycle of abuse that I saw that was going on. You know, Space Tiger right now, he's kind of a prisoner, you know? He's got that Days of Future Past mutant necklace on, you know, that makes him do whatever, you know, his new master wants him to do. And so I had a two-pronged plan. Number one, free him from evil people's control. Mm-hmm. And number two, if that don't work, just kick his ass.
Okay, gotcha.
Because it's wrestling.
And when you had them, as you're going through the match, like, were you trying to really just really free Space Tiger Jr. from the control of from that controller in that match? You were trying your best to really gain the upper hand during the match too, right?
Oh yeah. I believe that match was something around like 10 minutes maybe. The first 1 minute I was trying to do all that cool stuff you just said. The remaining 9 I was just trying to survive, because Space Tiger don't mess around. He's a tough dude. He really put the hurt on me, man. Mm-hmm. I just tried to survive.
There you go. Oh, that's very kind of you. And when you had the moonsault off the top rope, that must have been a great feeling to win that match after.
Oh yes, surely you are referring to my Puggin Pie Splash.
Puggin Pie Splash. Okay, my apologies. It looked like a moonsault when I saw the video, but yes, I can totally see that it's Splash.
Commonly known as the Shooting Star Press. It is a wonderful move. I learned it from Jushin Thunder Liger. Jushin Thunder Liger, he took me aside one day and he said, "Listen, pal, my name is Jushin Thunder Liger. I'm not some weirdo in an alley. I want you to use my wrestling move. Nobody else can use it with you. Here, it's yours." He signed a piece of paper and then he ran away. I'm pretty sure it was Jushin Thunder Liger. Yeah, I got the paper. Some here. Oh, I got the paper here if you want to see it. It's up.
Oh yeah.
Here it is. Yeah, you see.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. I can see that.
That's Jushin Thunder Liger's signature right there.
Okay, that's nice. And now I'm curious. You faced probably the more interesting opponents. Do you have any dream matches that you want to have in the future?
Dream matches. Oh my goodness. Where do I begin? Let's see. Obviously, I have people that might still be around, like Yoshihiko. I would love to wrestle Yoshihiko. What's it? Colt Cabana. I'm a big fan of Colt Cabana.
Okay.
Matt Cardona. I'll put you on blast, pal. Woo. I can beat you. As soon as your shoulder gets better, get better, pal. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
We look out for each other. The boys, we look out for each other.
Exactly. That's what it is. And we have a lot of these dream opponents that you have. Would Toru Yano be one of those opponents that you would like to see down the line?
Oh, he's one of many. I have this list that I can show you. It's a really big list of. Hold on, I gotta pee.
Okay. No, do what you gotta do. Do what
you
gotta do.
I'll be back in like not even a minute.
All right, no, sure, no worries. Oh boy, we'll be here for a while.
Oh, hello, hey,
hello.
Yes. Hey, how you doing? Chubby Uncle Juan. Hello, everybody. Pugginhead he took his phone to the toilet, so he'll be gone.
That's like the worst time. That's such a worst time.
He'll be gone for a long time.
That's fair. And how did you and Pugginhead how did that relationship came about?
Well, Pugginhead is my nephew. So when my sister and someone she loved very much got together, a boy and girl. They make a baby.
Okay. Right.
Oh, you mean how? Okay, let me fast forward. So he's my nephew.
Okay, good.
And he just always loves wrestling. He loves lucha libre, and I thought wrestling was okay, but he loves it so much. So I took him to a show once because I was filming the commercial. I think he told you that story already.
Oh, yes, he did.
And I got picked on, and he came to my defense, and then all of a sudden he just started wrestling. Like I don't know where he learned. I don't know where he learned it, but he just started doing these wrestling moves, and the people they loved it, and it was crazy. And then afterwards, the Chris Monica, the man that he owns PWR, he says, "How would you like to be a wrestler? Here's $10,000." I'm like, okay, Puggy.
Wait, hold on. So you just signed up? You just signed up, and it's like, screw it. Let Pugginhead wrestle.
And yeah, $10,000. I needed a new air conditioner at the time.
Okay.
Somebody keeps stealing my catalytic converters from my truck, so you need money, sometimes. And so we off to the races, off to the fences, or whatever you're off to, and we just start coming to the shows and wrestling, and he loves it, and the people, they love him, They love our boy. He likes to say he keeps it real. He's a real boy.
Okay.
And it's so fun. I was very worried, and I have my doubts that he can do this, especially when he broke his neck. But he came back and he's like, "Look, I beg him. I beg him to stop. I beg him." But he's like, "You don't understand. This is about pure hate and revenge." I'm like, okay, pure hate. Now it's something else.
That's a different message than what we talked about. He's very positive. I did not expect the vendetta angle from him.
When we're on, he told me that this is a truth interview, so we tell the truth in the truth interviews.
Wow, I did not. He's very positive, but that's the first time I've heard him say that.
He can be very dark and mysterious sometimes, when the cameras are out. And so after that, the Sesame Street fight, he got a revenge on that bot, and Chris and Monica's like, "Oh, that match was amazing. Here's $15,000. You stay for another.
Wow.
You stay for another year." They're like, "Okay." We re-signed the contract. He was going. He got feelers from NXT, and
really?
and yeah, Puggy was going. They needed somebody to wrestle. Sami Zayn.
Wow.
They needed somebody, and the first person they picked, they called me on the phone, and they said, "Hey, we want Puggy to wrestle Sami Zayn at NXT Takeover." I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." But then we'll talk to you after the Sesame Street fight, and after the Sesame Street fight, Chris Monica gave Puggy $20,000, like I said, to sign a new deal.
Wow, that should have been more. It's WWE money, though.
I know. No, it's per match. I should not be talking his business. I should not be talking his business. I'm sorry, but
no, I completely understand.
It is what it is. And so they got a second place wrestler for Sami Zayn. I believe his name was Shinsuke Nakamura. Somebody named Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't really watch wrestling.
Wait.
I don't really watch wrestling.
That's a big name. That's a big name. Hold on a second.
Okay.
He's a big name.
I don't really watch wrestling. So
oh, okay.
I go with my nephew to the shows, and we have fun, but I don't really watch. I watch the news.
Okay.
I watch,
Understood.
Sábado Gigante on Saturday.
Wow.
But I read books. Usually I read books.
Okay, no, I can see that behind it, and
but I'm curious. Good. That's good. You tell me that this Nakamura, he became somebody. That's nice.
He's very. I mean,
I like that.
Long story short, he's one of his dream opponents is in New Japan, and he is known for that. He's a big wrestler in Japan, but he had his name in America too. So that jumped right at me. So that one surprised me that he would face Shinsuke Nakamura, in a future match down the line. I was very impressed.
That's something, yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe just blew my mind.
Maybe one day the Nakamura, maybe he come to Slam Portal. That'd be nice.
Oh, that'd be yeah, that'd be great. I mean, like anyone big would be a big dream to face down the line. And being in ringside with Pugginhead, I know that you mentioned you took a lot of caution as he started to go through his matches. Did your feelings change with when you were in ringside with him? Oh,
no,
okay.
don't tell Puggy. He's still in the bathroom doing pee-pee. But don't tell Puggy. But I worry every day for his matches. I worry so much. I pray before the match and I pray during the match. I'm like, hey, if you didn't hear me before, I'm doing it again. I do them all. I pray to the Virgin Mary. I pray to Jesus. I pray Buddha, David Bowie, anyone who listens.
Sure.
Please protect my Puggy. Protect him in the ring, please. You know. And so far so good. Somebody is listening. I don't know who's. I don't know who, so I have to do them all the time. You know.
Right.
And I got ulcers. Ulcers, come on, your ulcers. From worry. Yes, big ones. And polyps, they're like pickles, big pickles.
Oh dear Lord,
hurts.
Wow,
but my is for love, is and that's what happens when you love your nephew so much that you suppress your emotions.
Right.
You know, that's what happened, and that's what you do.
Okay, and I want to bring this up, and what we're talking about throughout this conversation. What does Pugginhead mean to you?
He means about 12 more years and he's out of my house. Hey, no. Get a job, niño. Okay. Yeah, well, I guess I guess Puggy's coming back. Okay.
Okay. No, thank you so much for the time. I really appreciate it.
Don't tell him that I told you that PWR pays him $25,000 per match. Don't tell any of the other wrestlers because they get paid like $10 a match. Okay.
Oh, my lips are sealed, sir. My lips are sealed.
Okay, good. Okay. Okay, Puggy's coming back.
Okay.
Hey, everybody, I'm back.
There we go. How was the trip to the restroom?
Compelling and rich.
Okay, that's great. And man, to have, and we're gonna go back to that question now. And I'm glad that you had to take your break to do that. But for you, at least, like having Toru Yano as that opponent, what would be that opponent down the line?
That honestly, I just want to prove that I got what it takes. I'm not picky. I guess I kind of am picky. I just want to fight one of those guys that all the internet goes crazy about. Matt Cardone, Effie. Who else is really popular? Well, I would have said Brian Keith, but he's on TV now.
Yeah. That.
Who else?
Okay, sorry about that.
What was the other guy? Blue Cane. Yeah.
Blue Cane. Wow.
Yeah, Blue Cane. That would be fun. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's kind of crazy. Okay, awesome. But you have your ring gear. I love the bonnet and the long shirt and the nice little suspenders there. Like, who picked that out for you?
Well, it's just my normal clothes. I wear it. Oh, don't tell anybody, but I wear it every single day. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's nothing fancy. There's no flashy gear. I mean, the bonnet is kind of special.
The what?
The bonnet.
The what?
Oh, I'm sorry. What is it called?
What is that? I'm not a baby.
Yes, it is. I
am not a baby.
Okay. No, that's a bad miswording. What would you like to call that?
It's a beanie.
It's a beanie. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which, by the way,
that's correct.
We sell them at every show. Official Pugginhead beanies. Yeah, get them while they're hot, pal. Mm-hmm.
Who picked out that beanie for you?
Well, as long as I can remember, I had it on my head. Yeah. Yeah. Full disclosure.
Yeah. Go ahead.
My name is Pugginhead, but everybody calls me that because I have a pumpkin on my head.
Oh, what is
Okay,
a pumpkin?
People tell me that I say it wrong. It's because I have a stuffy nose. Yes, it's those big orange things in Halloween. A pumpkin. Yeah.
Okay. Will you ever change the color of your hat down the line, or would you like that orange to be there forever?
No, you have to have the gimmick, man. You got to live it. You know, I got famous wearing this stuff. I got to keep it, which is why I wear only one thing every single day. It's hard being a celebrity.
Oh, that's fair. And I'm sure a lot of your matches are going on. Did you ever have any like malfunctions in your wardrobe, or it's always been consistent?
Yes. Yeah. As long as we're shooting straight. One time my pants fell off in a match.
Oh.
Because I'm a skinny boy. Look at me. I'm kind of I'm a little.
Oh no, I believe that. No, seriously.
Yeah. You can't see my 8-pack under these clothes, but
you're 8. No,
I'm very skinny.
Wow. No.
Yeah.
That's too hot for a podcast. It's too hot for a video podcast.
But my pants fell down in a match, and after that, I took my stuff to the tailors, and I said, "Hey, tailor it up." And this is it's actually just a big old onesie that I wear now.
It's a onesie, really? Yep. So you have a singlet under there. You have basically like a singlet.
Oh, I got underpants.
Okay. I do want to end the conversation with this, and thank you so much, Pugginhead, and thank you, Uncle Juan over there at the end. Thank you so much for coming on.
You're welcome, Uncle Juan. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, awesome. And I'm gonna end the conversation with this, and for you at least, and the plainclothes gear that you have, and the nice little beanie. I thank you for correcting me for that because I get to mix that a lot with hats. What does that gear mean to you?
What this means to me is I wear my normal clothes in the ring, out the ring, in the shower, out the shower. I wear it every single day. It is me because I'm Puggy, the real boy, and I keeps it real.
Okay, that did exactly. So, where can we find you? And if you have merch, you mentioned before, you can repeat it here on the podcast. And you have the floor and take it away.
All right. Well, you can see me at Slam Portal Wrestling. Just go to Slam Portal on Instagram. You can see me as Puggy Wrestler. PUGGYWRESTLER. Puggy Wrestler on Instagram, and that's where you can see some of my famous moments, and you can say hi, and you can DM me, and I probably will never get back to you because I'm so busy traveling the world wrestling. Yeah,
I am fortunate to have this a message from you. So I am honored to have that message with you over on social media, and to have you on is always a treat. So I want to say thank you so much for having me.
There was no way I was not going to answer your DM. You offered me $10,000.
Oh crap! Let me get my bank account.
Was I not supposed to? Sorry.
Thanks for reminding me that. Okay, thank you guys. I'll get my bank account ready.
Yes, please.